Hi, my name is Noelle Myers and I am from North Dakota, and today I'm going to be cooking for you a Diablo Brownie Pie. I love Mexican hot chocolate, so I came up with this recipe as a way to kind of get those flavors into my pie. I'm going to start out with a pre-made brownie mix. It's just a box brownie mix, and then I'm going to go ahead and to make the Diablo part of the pie, I'm going to go ahead and add some spices. Now I have some cinnamon and chipotle powder, some nutmeg and salt, and some cloves and coriander that I'm going to go ahead and add to that. Now I have a half a cup of milk, a room temperature egg, and some butter that I'm going to go ahead and melt, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in here and get it all stirred up. Now, when I was making this recipe up, I decided I wanted something just a little different, so I decided to make a cross between two of my favorite desserts, a brownie and a pie. And so that's what we have here. Now we're going to move on to the creamy layer. In my bowl here, I have some cocoa powder, some granulated sugar, and half a cup of packed brown sugar. So I'm going to just go ahead and give that a stir to get that all well incorporated. So we're going to just go ahead and sprinkle that right on top of our pie. The next step to our creamy layer is that we are going to go ahead and take 2 cups of milk, and we're going to go ahead and get this nice and hot so that we can pour it over our crust. Now you want to get it hot because we're not going to stir this, and so the hot milk will help to melt these sugars, the brown sugar and the granulated sugar and the cocoa powder. It will help to melt it and make it all nice and creamy for our second layer of our Diablo Brownie Pie. And now we're going to go ahead and pour this hot milk right over the top of our pie, making sure that we get a little milk pretty much on all over the pie. Now it's going to soak into the cocoa, so you might have to go a little slow. And we're just going to go ahead and do it right to the rim of the pie because it will sink down. And this is how your Diablo Brownie Pie will look just before it goes into the oven. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in my preheated 350-degree oven and bake it for about 45 minutes. We've got that in the oven, and I'm just going to close it up and let it bake for 45 minutes. When it comes out, we'll have some warm, delicious Diablo Brownie Pie. Pie has been in the oven for 50 minutes now, and we're going to take it out and let it cool, and then we are going to serve it up. Taking our Diablo Brownie Pie out of the oven, and it is cooled down, and now we are ready to cut and serve it. As a finishing touch to our Diablo Brownie Pie, we are going to dust it with confectioner's sugar. And that is our finishing touch for our Diablo Brownie Pie.